The labyrinth is an ancient symbol that appears in various forms, materials, and sizes throughout the world. Two of the oldest known labyrinths are the Morgor Labyrinth in northwestern Spain and the Goa Labyrinth located roughly 5,000 miles away in India. Dating these labyrinths has been difficult, but careful estimates are that they are both about 4,000 years old. What is striking about these labyrinths is how similar their patterns are, and how similar they are to the design of the Greek Cretan labyrinth, which is also from the same time period, and the labyrinth at the Casa Grande ruins in Arizona, which are at least pre-Columbian. Labyrinths looking similar in design are not uncommon. Many theorize or speculate that this is because labyrinths are based on patterns found in nature that illustrate the idea of sacred geometry, a geometry where repeating patterns are proportioned and balanced within themselves. Some also believe that the sacred patterns of labyrinths create a healing energy, and this belief resonates with how traveling a labyrinth has been and is viewed by many cultures and religions as a spiritual journey or a symbol of transformation. Unlike mazes that include dead ends and confusing or unexpected turns, labyrinths are always spiral paths whose turns gently move the traveler forward, first towards the center of the labyrinth and then back out towards the world. This enables the traveler to move through the labyrinth in a contemplative or unburdened manner. The Chartres Cathedral Labyrinth, built in France during the early 1200s, is one of the most famous church labyrinths in the world. For hundreds of years, Christian pilgrims have traveled this labyrinth to symbolize either a pilgrimage to the Holy Land or a deepening connection with the divine. Many churches and organizations around the world have replicas of this labyrinth within their sanctuaries or on their grounds. Over the last 30 years, there has been a renewed interest in labyrinths and a widening of the purposes or reasons for traveling a labyrinth. In addition to traveling a labyrinth to connect with the divine or the experiences of a transformative rebirth, purposes may now also include creating a deeper connection to the inner and emotional self, or the mind and body, to a higher power, or to the healing forces present in the world. Emphasis is now placed on the stages of traveling a labyrinth, releasing stresses, worries, or distracting thoughts as one travels towards the center of the labyrinth, focusing on being present with one's self and with the unfolding experience, not to change anything, but to acknowledge. Receiving the wisdom, guidance, or sacred pause that awaits at the center of the labyrinth, resting there for a moment to receive what there is for one to receive. Then consciously returning to the world, bringing the gift one has received back out into the world, as well as the deepening connection to self, the divine, a higher power, or the healing forces present in the world. The labyrinth is an ancient symbol, an ancient path that has much to offer us in these present times.